Hey, welcome to Morning Brew with your girl Germaine. Hey, I hope you have a few moments to stop by for this coffee break. Have a sip with me because today it's a strong, bold brew. So I hope you have a few moments. I promise I won't keep you long, but I want to give this message to you today because this is a message that should hopefully empower you, get you to stand on your boldness. But let me tell you, this coffee brew today is all about walking in your full potential unapologetically. Yes. So get ready. If you are chiming in the community, make sure you let me know that you're here. Just, hey, give me a shout out. Let me know you're here. Or let me know what you're drinking this morning. So I hope you can take a few minutes and stop by this coffee break today because I want to give you some real encouragement to walk in your boldness, walk in your full potential today. Hold on. That hazelnut is strong, but I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this today. So, okay, hopefully everything is smooth with my network because, like I said, it never fails. It always wants to give me issues when it's this time, when it's coffee break time, morning brew time. But you know what? We're going to keep fighting through it. But let me get into this message, right? So if you're chiming in, just let me know you're here. I look forward to getting your feedback or just seeing who's showing up. Okay, I'm a little late because I forgot to click on Instagram. So, Instagram, we're in right now. So if you're there, thank you. Thank you for chiming in. And today's brew is walking in your full potential unapologetically. So, listen, I want you to stop shrinking to fit in small spaces. All right, let's get into this because so many of us have been taught that dimming our lights make us easier to love, safer to be around, or more acceptable to others. Oh my gosh, if you've heard that, if that has been something that you've heard, and let me say this to you, okay? That shrinking because somebody else is telling you that you're easier to love by dimming your light, that it's safer for you to be around, or that you're not acceptable to others. If somebody is telling you these things and it's causing you to shrink, that's not humility, that's self abandonment. But let me get into today's brew. It's your invitation to take up space. That's right. I said it. Take up space. Own your brilliance and stop minimizing your magic for rooms that were never meant to contain you. Okay. I hope you're getting this. I hope it's hitting you already. I told you it was going to be a strong brew today. All right. And we haven't even started pouring into purpose because you know how we do. We take a moment or we take a pause so we can pour into purpose. So let's pour a little bit into purpose. Okay. So recognizing when you're playing small, I want to give you a few things. It doesn't always look like failure. Sometimes playing small looks like downplaying your accomplishments. Come on, guys. You achieved that. You did that thing, right? And it wasn't easier just to make somebody else feel comfortable around you because they didn't accomplish it. Sometimes people can be haters, I tell you. But listen, good morning, Sandy, over there on Facebook. Good to see you back in the community. So today I'm just giving a bold shot of encouragement for walking in your full potential unapologetically, right? So we're at the segment of pouring into purpose. So sometimes playing small may look like downplaying your accomplishments. Please stop doing that. Own it. You went through it. It may have cost you pain. It may have cost you suffering, tears, joy, whatever it cost you. Own it. You accomplished it. So, you know what? Let it be known and be proud of it unapologetically. All right. Or sometimes playing small, it could also look like staying silent in rooms where you may have the most insight. So you might be letting those in the room that may have the loudest voices intimidate you. Mm-mm. When you know for a fact that you have the knowledge and the know-how to speak to whatever that situation is or whatever that topic is, you have the insight on that. So don't stay quiet and let somebody else just be loud. Speak it. Speak up. Speak your truth. Speak your knowledge of knowing. Let it be known that I got this. You know what? It's not about being cocky. It's about you owning and you standing tall in who you are and not being unapologetic and do it with being unapologetic. Do not be well, let me say this right. Do it unapologetically. That's it. Right? Also, sometimes playing small, it also could look like pretending you don't want more just to make others comfortable. Okay, guys. Let me just give you this little secret. People, if they don't have it all together, they may still be uncomfortable. If you have to shrink yourself so somebody else can shine, then you know what? It's not going to really matter for them because the minute you're out of their space, guess what? They're not going to shine. Shine and cause them to get on their A game so they can shine, but never minimize you for their sake. Come on. I want you to shine bright. Shine bright. Okay. Be bold. Walk in your purpose. Walk in the authority of knowing who you are and your purpose to be there. Right. All right. So if the version of you that shows up is only 60%, then guess what? The world is missing out on the rest of your brilliance, your greatness. So always try to operate at 100%. Do it for you, not for the sake of others, right? Okay. You work too hard to get to where you're going. So let's pour a little more into purpose. So recognizing when you're playing small, it doesn't always look like failure. Mm-mm. Sometimes playing small can also, we already went through that. So let me just skip because I have my notes. I always have to keep my notes. Think about it. I do this Monday through Friday. All that stuff retained, I got to stay in order. I want to make sure you're getting all of the tea, all the information. So, yes, I'm in my notes right now. Okay. Scrolling up. All right. So, let's pour a little more into purpose. Letting go of fear based humility. Fear based humility. We want to remove that. We want to let it go. We've confused humility with hiding. Mm. But you can be humble and still own your greatness. Yes, you could do both. All right, let me show you how. You don't have to apologize for being gifted. If you're gifted, be gifted. Okay? Don't apologize for that. Listen, God gives gifts. Accept it. Walk in it. You know, allow Him to be pleased with you, utilizing the very thing He has blessed you with. So, but you can still be humble and still own it. All right. You don't have to shrink so others feel tall. Mm-mm. Walk tall in your authority, in the very thing that you know is divinely gifted to you. Walk in it, own it unapologetically. And real humility is knowing your worth and still being teachable. So let me just say this. Real humility is knowing your worth. That doesn't mean you have a big head because you know your worth and your value. And you're still humble enough for somebody to still continue to teach you. Real humility, right? Okay. Maybe some of us need to practice that. Yeah. All right. So you don't have to ever dim your light. Just learn how to use it to warm, not blind. That'll seep in a moment for you. Okay. All right. Let's continue to pour into purpose. So, expanding in rooms that can hold your brilliance. Because a lot of times we feel comfortable when we're the one in the room that all the light is on us. But if a room makes you feel too big, it's probably too small for you. Yeah. When everything is all about you in that space, yeah, that room might be a little too small for you. So let's find spaces that honor your growth. Surround yourself with people who fan your fire, not fear your flame. Hmm. I'm going to let that one steep a little too for you, okay? But let me say this again. Surround yourself with people who fan your fire, who celebrate you, not fear your flame, not just tolerate you or have something, always something, an opinion or something negative about you. Or maybe they're fearful of your greatness instead of them shining the light on themselves to see their greatness. Be mindful of people like that because you do have dream killers out there that will come that will really try to kill your dream. So be mindful, be in tune of your surroundings and who you allow in your space. Your presence should never feel like a problem. Who now I have been in some spaces with people, their presence was a problem. Their energy was so off. And you know what? I have the right to exit right out the way that I came in, right? So keep that in mind. Your presence should never feel like a problem. And if it does, or people make you feel like you're a problem, then you know what? That might not be the right space you want to be in. All right. So I hope those few things, pouring into purpose, I hope those things may resonate with you. Think about it throughout your day. You know how we do in this reflection space. We always leave questions. I want to leave two questions for you to just reflect on throughout your day. So, where are you playing small out of fear, not faith? Think about it. Is it fear and not faith? Okay. What would it look like to step into your full potential without apology? Have you ever thought about what that could look like? Well, I'm going to leave those two questions for you to reflect on throughout the day. All right. So, you know how we do. In our final sip, coming to a close, I want to encourage you with stop editing yourself to fit into outdated expectations. Please. Just because somebody is making you feel like you have to correct something, like I said, edit yourself. Listen, you are so far advanced beyond what is outdated. Those expectations that one may have of you, the best advice you could probably give them is hey, you might want to focus on you. Focus on you standing tall, right? And living unapologetically and walking upright. So, hey, but for you, make it personal, this walk. And the thing is, stop going back to things that may feel comfortable, that's outdated. No, you're progressive, you're moving forward. Also, you weren't born to blend in. No, you were born to break molds. Think about this. Don't just feel like you got to fit in. Allow your voice to be heard. Okay. Even if it's in a space with just you, allow yourself to hear your voice, to hear your brilliance, to see your brilliance. Even if it's in a space right now, just with you, expose yourself to you. Okay. And then I want you to stand tall. I want you to speak up and I want you to shine bright today. And let this be the way you move forward as you journey through life. All right. Stand tall, speak up, and shine bright. So, you know how we do as we come to a close, we do this. We sip slow because that's hot. We sip slow, but I want you to begin to expand fully your full potential. And remember this, you are the room shifter. You are. I want to leave that with you. All right. So I said today might be a bold brew today. I just feel like it's bold for you to just take your power, take your life, walk in it unapologetically, walk in your full potential, not a piece of it. Don't ever let anybody make you feel smaller because their capacity can't hold you. Walk in your full potential unapologetically today. And you know what? Do it with a smile. Thank you so much for chiming in. I love you all for joining in the community. Even if you don't stop by and let me know what you're drinking or just saying hi, I know you're out there. It's okay. I appreciate you so much. So if you have not already, make sure you go over to YouTube. It's in the description and join the Hope of Vision Connect community. Thank you. And I will be back tomorrow for Authors Brew Friday. It's tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye now.